All right, so this is gonna be, what should I call these? Entry number 1 on the Epiphany logs. All right, that's what we'll call it, right? So, I'm just at the park here. If y'all want to check it out, this is where we're gonna be mostly doing a lot of these vlogs. Thought it should be pretty chill. Should be a pretty good vibe. I'm gonna go find a good spot to sit down, and we're essentially going to be going over everything. Content stats, a lot of good things that I feel like I've been doing well. Damn, it's fucking cold. We're also going to be going over things I want to improve for the next week, because each of these entries are going to be like once a week. And then we're going to be going over just thoughts, like things I'm thinking, things I'm feeling. If I want to change anything. Where's good lighting? Ooh, we're cooking. Okay. So I have a couple notes written up about stats. Let me get that pulled up. All right, so from week 1 and 2, because I didn't really think of this in the first week. So for weeks 1 and 2 of January 2026, everything that happened. Number 1, the forest with Louis Boulin. That was a really fun series, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I think I definitely want to keep it going a little bit further, and we want to keep developing that. We got Arc Raiders with Philosopher. Yet again, just another like friendly collab with someone that I'm somewhat close with who's a creator. That was also pretty cool, and that stream popped off for some reason. Don't know why. Everyone just clicked the notification. Everyone came through. People who knew me from camp. A lot of people came in from there. The Point Break tourney. I do like competing competitively. I think it's a lot of fun. Am I good at it? Fuck no, right? So, and then the Gunbuck VOD. This was a pretty big mistake that I made. I recorded a VOD with a pretty decent sized creator, average 40 viewers on Twitch, which is pretty insane. And he's an Embark partner and has a really good standing with a lot of people in that industry, in the niche that I'm trying to get into. And I fucked up, and the VOD got deleted because I took too long to download it and edit it, which was a huge fumble. And that's definitely something that I need to learn from and do a lot better with. Chat really liked Hogwarts. I played 1 episode of Hogwarts Legacy. It was just a story game that I was playing on my off time. And I decided to play it on stream because I was having a lot of fun with it, and chat really liked it. The comms and combo video, this was something I did well. I feel like it went pretty good, pretty smoothly, except for me messing up OBS, but he was pretty understanding. Helio video also did really well. That was my first ever YouTube video that I did while really putting effort into content, and it cracked 1,000 views. So that is a huge W that I really am proud of. All right, and now we're getting to things I want to improve on. I want dedicated time to play story games, strictly on stream. Off-stream time should be 100% dedicated to growing and developing either as a person with content or some other facet of my life, something that's productive. Playing video games is not productive if it's off-stream and not being recorded. I want to improve my YouTube hook. A big problem that I feel like I have with YouTube in general is that I can't hook viewers. 60% of people leave at the start of the video, and that's an issue that I've been having for a minute, and I want to see at least a little bit of improvement on this next week. Speaking of that in general, I want to grow the YouTube community. I want to see people who don't necessarily come in often on Twitch coming in for YouTube videos, because that shows that my videos are good enough to keep bringing people back, which I don't see very consistently yet. Although, however, my last video did get a few comments. We'll have to see where that goes. But yeah, and I want to lock in another collab, right? So here are some stats and some numbers, right, of how I did. Twitch wise, I made $15. I had 4.2 average viewers My peak average viewers was on January 5th when I averaged 9.5 viewers. And I got close to it on January 11th, which was the last day of the week. And I got 8.5 viewers that day. Or no, I think just 9 average viewers. Yeah, I got 9 average viewers. So we're definitely going up on Twitch. Twitch is definitely doing better, and I'm making progress on that. And if I stay steady, we should be good. Obviously, stay steady, improving, not just stay steady where we're at. We don't want to plateau. We want to continuously improve. YouTube, kind of mid. Didn't miss any short posts. Some of them were a little bit late and not necessarily on time. Yet again, not the best, but we can do better. I got 15,000 views, 71 watch hours, and 6 subscribers. Most amount of views I got in a day was around 2,000. I did a lot better when I was in the Arc Raiders niche, but that's in its own entire thing because the finals niche is exceptionally difficult to get into by the YouTube algorithm, because people who watch finals content don't really watch any other content, and finals just has to, or YouTube just has to find your audience, and that's something that will come with time for sure. And now notes are done, so I kind of just want to get my thoughts out, right? So there's a few things, like just life chores and things I need to do. Like, I need to go to the DMV to get a temporary dude, I sound like fucking boring adult. But I need to go to the DMV to get a temporary license because my bank account got disabled for having no money in it. And because my bank account got disabled, I lost my gym membership. And I'm going to lose my Spotify, my Xbox Premium, my Discord Nitro. All this shit that I need to do, I need to get figured out. And then immediately after that, I have to figure out a reliable income source, so that way I can not only pay back Rax FPZ or Zane for helping me go to Sweden, but also so I can fund my life and move forward economically. With my time management, I'm actually gonna have to lock the fuck in with this. It needs to get done ASAP. I cannot sit here and let this not get done. I mean, it is what it is though. Definitely want to go to the gym a lot more, which is going to be difficult because I need to do all that shit first. And just keep growing. I just want to keep growing as a person. I want to do maybe play some more chess, go to a club. I want to socialize a little bit more. If I go to one social event that just gets me out of the house talking to people and not being a little hermit, that'll probably be good. But outside of that, I think that this has been a pretty good recap, and maybe we could find a little bit of a cooler location next time for this recap, so that way we can keep it special, keep it new. But yeah, if you are watching these recaps and you're coming along with me for the ride, and again, I appreciate you. This is more for me than it is for content, but hey, who knows, right? Who knows? Peace.